Welcome back to the long dark. Now, we are weighed down a lot, as we always are, with excess clothes and tools and bullets. So the plan is to run home, drop them off, and then just explore. We've done kind of the end game, the dam. We looted all of that. Got some good clothing, which means that while I wouldn't say I was warm, I'm not freezing my bollocks off, and it's early morning, so we've been handed more time to explore, basically, before we have to run home and it gets dark and cold. One thing I did notice, aren't I wearing mittens? And why are you holding a flare with your... I guess, actually, on second thought, probably a good idea to hold a lit flare with bare hands, rather than, you know, flammable mittens. So on second thought, you're just keeping me alive, aren't you? So, good job. Have a wave of the flare as your reward. Set all of you alight. Also, this is a long-ass flare. I lit this, like, outside the dam. And it's still going, it's the same flare, I didn't switch it, I didn't change in between episodes. Even when I got a drink in, it's still going. It's a hardy flare. Okay, so we're a little thirsty, but we managed to get a good amount of sleep, so... Well, wind's picking up. It's making the temperature drop. Hopefully we're not about to get another storm. I've had enough storms to last me a lifetime. So... I'm going to look up how to make a snare as well. I'm probably going to plonk it down here. There's a space I usually see that there's one. See a couple of rabbits bobbing around. So you can snare a rabbit, which hopefully kills it painlessly. And we can get some rabbit skin. So I can't exactly remember what rabbit skin got you. I think it's like rabbit skin gloves. But either way, it's better than mittens. And I could do with a pair of bunny mittens. I think the flare's coming to its last legs now. Seems to be sputtering a lot more. Yeah. I think this is it. Goodbye, flare. So long. So we're up to 4 shots again. Basically got back the 2 shots that I fluffed. And we have a book telling me how to shoot. Which is sorely needed. Okay, it's dropped down to minus 12. It wasn't as protected as I thought. I think that's just because the wind picked up. There's a chill breeze near. Hello, dear. I'm home. Yeah, I'll be home in time to warm up. Might kill an hour indoors, then reading or something until... Hey, dear. And if I start getting in danger of hypothermia as I run towards my house, I will jog. Waste a bit of energy. It really is picking up. It hasn't quite turned into a storm yet, but wind chill is, I believe, the biggest enemy here. So, like, it's the 2 things you need to do when you build a wilderness shelter. Give you defense from the wind, but that alone won't cut it. You also need to have something to separate you from the ground, I believe. Because that's where, like, the coldness centralizes, because obviously heat rises, so the ground is going to be incredibly cold. So, pro tip, having just a lean-to is not going to work unless you're off the ground. And obviously, rolling down a blanket in the middle of the open area isn't going to help either. You need 2 things. I also read something that says you're not supposed to play dead around bears. You're supposed to back away slowly. But I mean, I just kind of ran awkwardly forward towards it, so I'm not even following my own tips. Okay, so some of these are almost cured, right? Yeah. Let's see what it takes to make a snare. Simple arrow, survival bow, bear skin, blah blah blah. Yeah, rabbit skin mittens. Fishing tackle, snare. Simple snare used to catch a small game. Reclaimed wood and cured gut. Well, that'll be easy enough. Right, let's go dump some gear. The simple tools we can dump, I think, because that's only going to be when we need to repair metallic stuff. It's probably pretty heavy. Right, let's do it by... Don't think I picked up... Oh, I did pick up extra wood, actually, yeah. So first, the wood can be dropped. Which is in that one, yep. Let's drop one of the cedars. Don't really need this many matches. Yes, but one match in, yeah, good. Okay. What else do we want to put in there? Let's put this thing in there, I guess. Because we've got our fire striker that can do it anywhere. And we'll keep just one cedar. Just in case. Right, I don't think there's any food we actually are going to put in here. Just one bit of jerky, I guess. Getting thirsty, actually. I might take a soda. Save me having to light a fire. Oh, then you're going to drop off your miscellaneous in the bottom drawer. Leather. Don't need you. Water purification tablets. Might keep one just to purify the water that I've got on me, actually. In case. I'll put you in here just to scrap at a later date. There we go. Do I need 2 can openers? Empty flare. Don't know why I'm putting that in there. Don't know if it's actually going to be used for anything. Simple tools. I think that's all we need. Oh, and the fuel. Which is too heavy. Can we put it in here? Yeah, you got a lot of weight left. Okay, so the fuel. Go in there. Cool, and I think that's all we need to worry about. I'm going to drink that soda and use the calories to read the rifle book for a bit. Because I really want to get that done. Good 2 hours.
I need to find food.
Yes. Yes, you made it 2 hours. Cool. Now I've got 8 hours to explore. Can I purify some of the water? I don't know if I can do it with without a fire for some strange reason. Salt. I don't really want to drink it. Aid. Use. Purifying water. 1 tablet treats 1 litre. Cool. That's quite handy, actually. There we go. Have you cured yet? No. So I guess next time we're here, we can get a snare on. Start getting ourselves some rabbit skin mitts. Yeah, they're at 5 degrees, that's fine. Well, let's go back where we came from. Start poking around there. I saw some old man's beard lichen over there, which we can use to craft into better bandages, I think. So I haven't figured out.
Where can I find something to eat?
Under here? Pretty much all fish down there. Delicious frozen fish. Yeah, I don't know what the old beard lichen does. I think it might treat infections and stuff together with the bandage, so you don't need antibiotics, maybe. It's just a guess. Either way, it's useful, and I'm going to have some of that shit. I don't know why you look at something and say, yeah, that looks like an old man's beard. What I'm going to do is smear that on my wounds. Did people use beards on their wounds? I know beards are supposed to be magical, but, you know, I wouldn't put my beard on a cut on my arm. You bristle the cut better. I think we've explored all these huts now. I think this area of the lake is explored as we can make it. We've looked in all the huts and poked over the islands and so on, and I think it's just kind of dead end around there unless you can climb over that hill. I think it's time to push further this way. I hope I don't run into any more bears. I believe there is a bear cave on this map. But thankfully, while the wolves seem stupidly aggressive, the bears have not been infected by this geomagnetic storm that's causing everything to go crazy. That's what brought down our plane as well. People in Lost get a nice tropical island. We land in the northern Canadian wilderness. Not really fair, is it? I wanted to be on an island with a giant smoke monster killing people that I guess can move because of an underground hatch or whatever. Like, I kind of gave up trying to understand Lost. I think everyone has at this point. Oh, there's a rabbit, I think. Yep. Awkwardly running up the side. Oh, there's another one. Yep, this is prime rabbit territory. Oh, is there a way around here? Oh, getting caught on things. Hello, rabbits. Is this your home that I'm about to walk into? Or is this... Did I spawn around here? I think I spawned near a hut on the lake, didn't I? So... Could well have been around here. Something's dead there. It's a deer. Yeah, this is where I spawned. I remember that hut. I mean, it's cut through, so... Just gotta remember that it's that away to get back home. We might be able to take some of this poor deer's meat and hide and gut. I wonder if that makes... Oh yeah, it's easy. It doesn't choose the best tool, strangely enough. But that's definitely a quicker way of doing it. Jolly good. Do I want to know what killed it? That's the real question. Is this, old Alan's cave? Yes. So this must be where I spawned. Didn't realise it was Alan's cave. Thought my name was Will Mackenzie. I've nicked Alan's cave. Sorry, Alan. Okay. This is also prime rabbit territory. I might put the snare around here. I can always make more than one snare. We've got loads of gut. Alright, let's head this way. Got 5 hours. So explore for another 3 hours, and then jog back. We wasted a lot of time reading and carving up deer carcasses, but we can get in a solid 3 hours of poking around. There's nothing specific that I'm looking for at the moment. Just... Oh, I know where we are, yeah. We just went parallel to the river, basically. That's fine, then. Yeah, so we were going to explore with the right-hand way. Be careful of that wolf that's still running around. Hopefully he's prowling around outside the dam, and not near me. Oh dear. Oh god, they're all linking up. Oh god. Gotcha! Marksman is back. After leaving for so very long. Oh, that felt good. Don't want your meat. I definitely do want your hide. Okay, so backpedaling is no-go. That's what we've learned here. If you want to hunt, you need to stay still, hold your breath, and wait for a clear shot. But I'm slightly confused as to where I was going to explore last time. I think I looked up here and realised that that's actually back where I came from, not anywhere to go. Looks like the last place to explore then is where I killed my first wolf, through there. Well, there are train tracks down here. I think that might lead on to another area. Looks like we've explored a good bit of Mystery Lake. Oh, and there's a part past the watchtower, of course. But I'm hoping we might be able to circle around the back of the watchtower, given its defences. I think there is like a climbing spot that gets you up to it, but it's such a sharp climb that maybe not. Do not want to fall and break my legs. At this point, that's probably a game over. I'm so glad we managed to nail that wolf. That's, I guess, 2 out of 3 wolf hides that we need. I think this is going to take me to another location. It's got that kind of feel about it. Yeah. Well, at least you can see where it takes us. And we are in Raven Falls Railway Line. Okay, so this is like it's an interlinking map. There's like a couple where it's just like a long, snaky map to the next area. Usually with wolves in it. Because, yeah. But I think I'm going to stick with the Fennel Muskeg. Just because it's... because that name, basically. I would have figured out what a muskeg is. Right. Got 4 hours, but I think it's probably time to go home and drop these things to be cured, and then we can explore in the other direction next time. We found a good couple of spots to lay down our snares. Got some delicious wolf skin and some deer meat, venison. So we're alright. This was actually a very successful exploration. Sort of made up for the 2 episodes where it wasn't very successful, but... just need to learn to use flares instead of always going for the rifle. I'm going to go this way, past Alan's cave. And we've been kept nice and warm by our new clothing through it all, so... I think surviving is going to be slightly easier now. I wouldn't say easy, but slightly easier. That was a weird sound. I guess the wilderness is going to be full of weird sounds for me. Because, oh, they're leaving. Has the carcass gone? I guess it has. Nope, there it is. There they are. Yeah, we definitely had a look in there. That's where we found the rifle cleaning kit. Oh, snow's picking up, temperature's dropping. Don't you dare erupt into a snowstorm before I'm back home. I won't allow it. Not really making any difference, so I'm pretty sure we can just navigate our way back home fine like this. Oh, suddenly went up to 6 when I was in the wind. So, we should have 2 bits of gut that are cured by either tomorrow or possibly now. So this is going to be snare spot 1, it's going to be like in the middle here, right where that rabbit's ran by. While snare spot 2 is going to be back there, kind of by the hut, I think, because there are a bunch of rabbits running around there. It's definitely picking up. I think we're in for a snowstorm. Yeah, the temperature's dropping. It's no big deal. We're so close that we can just navigate home by memory now. Okay, there's that deer, ever present. Runs away and comes back. Right. I'm going to end this episode here in the windbreak. So, thank you so much for watching. If you like my content, please do check out my other videos. And if you do, I shall see you there. Goodbye.